Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget, if you like what you see, hit the like and subscribe button, it really helps us. So today I want to show you the new IBG Bedford Watertank, the late version. And I will also compare it to the older Airfix offering. So before we go into detail, I just want to show you that when you open the box you get a lot of plastic bags as normal, but IBG has chosen to offer us Ziploc baggies. So if you want to put it back, you don't have to worry about parts falling out of your bag. You can just zip it again. I think that's a really good choice they made. First, let's start with the manual. On the top you can see a big thank you to two well-known people in our hobby that helped with the details of this kit, and some background information about the vehicle in English and in Polish. You can see their well-known line drawings based on their cat models, which are in general easy to follow and quite detailed. You can immediately see how much detail goes into the tank, so that's always good. It gives you the other options they've got already on sale, like the general service vehicle and the decal options, which I count 4 different ones, all Western Front and 1944-45, which makes sense because, well, on the box it says it's a late vehicle. Next we've got a lot of sprues. It's a bit difficult to see what sprue goes where, but I will just give you some idea of what's on there. The tires are separate from the rims. That's always easy with painting. And again, I will provide some detail shots later on. And the canvas for the cabin. I do believe some of these vehicles had canvas on the back, like over the tank, but this one doesn't have that, so I'll have to check my references if that was standard, so that, yeah, to do it correct, that we have to make it, or if they more often use it without the canvas on the back. Here we have the decal sheet, really a lot of decals on there, and photo etch. And we should not forget the clear parts for all the windows. Now, when we compare it to the Airfix offering, they've got in their D-Day Assault set, but I believe in the past also sold it separate in a two vehicle set. We've got 2 sprues containing 2 vehicles, so that already gives you an idea on the difference of detail. Let's see if we can find some parts that might match up so we can compare the size. I think I've got half of a tank here. Well, that's about 1-on-1 the same width, so that's a good sign. Just one note, Airfix does offer the canvas for over the tank. When we compare the front of the vehicle, you can see here the nose of the vehicle and the Airfix one. When we overlay them, the Airfix one is almost 1.5, maybe even 2 millimeters shorter. The height is the same. But I do seem to remember that the Airfix offering, although labeled as 1/72, is actually 1/76, so that could make sense. And last but not least, we've got the canvas of the cabin. The IBG one does not have the ring mount in it. The Airfix one does. The size is pretty much the same. Yeah. So we'll see how it turns out when we build it. I've got one more comparison we can make is the 176 diecast offering from Oxford Miniatures, which I've got. So that should be some size difference, and it is. The roof canvas is a difference about maybe 3 millimeters. And if we look at the nose again, the size difference is also about 3 millimeters. So that's quite a size difference. So, I'm quite curious how that one will turn out. I'm gonna build mine as either the Dutch Princess Irene Brigade, which took part in the liberation of the Netherlands, or maybe as the Dutch forces in Indonesia. I haven't decided yet. Could depend also if I find a good picture of one or the other. Anyway, if you want to pick up one for yourself, you can get it for a good price at the international web store of tasmodelshop.com. See you guys on the next one. Maybe building this or showing you another new 1 in 72nd scale model kit. See you guys next time.